as charged in count 7. Count 8. Statement of offense. Committing a civil offense by virtue of Section 114, subsection 1 of the Armed Forces Act, Cap A20, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. That is to say, forgery, contrary to Section 362, subsection A of the Penal Code, Laws of Northern Nigeria, 1963, Cap 89, and punishable under Section 364 of the Penal Code, Laws of Northern Nigeria, 1963, Cap 89. Particulars of offense. In that you, Major General U.M. Mohammed, N/8656, on or at about 11 June 2018, while serving as the Group Managing Director / Executive Vice Chairman of Nigerian Army Properties Limited, and one Mr. Yusuf Abubakar Abdullahi, forged a document titled Board of Directors Resolution, dated 11 June 2018. Elements of the offense. The elements of the charge in count 8 are as follows. 1. The accused senior officer is subject to service law. 2. That on or at about 11 June 2018, he was serving as the Group Managing Director of Nigerian Army Properties Limited. 3. That while serving as Group Managing Director of Nigerian Army Properties Limited, he forged a document titled Board of Directors Resolution, dated 11 June 2018. And 4. That the said forgery was done in conjunction with one Mr. Yusuf Abubakar Abdullahi. The contentious issue in this count is whether the Board of Directors of Nigerian Army Properties Limited authorized the allegedly forged board resolution, which is Exhibit P1 before the Special Court Martial. On this issue, the Special Court Martial notes the evidence of Brigadier General I.A. Doma, retired, who was prosecution witness 4, that he was the Deputy Group Managing Director, and that no meeting held at Agui-Ironsi Cantonment, the purported venue where the said board resolution was passed. He also gave evidence that the copy of the allegedly forged board resolution does not exist in the records of Nigerian Army Properties Limited. Also, Major General Y. Shalangwa, who was prosecution witness 8 before the Special Court Martial, the then Director Legal Services Army and member of Nigerian Army Properties Limited Board of Directors, testified that he always attended all Nigerian Army Properties Limited Board of Directors meetings, either in person or through representation, and that the resolution captured in Exhibit P1 Alpha was not discussed at any of the board meetings to his knowledge. The testimony of prosecution witness 21, who is a staff of the Corporate Affairs Commission, that the alleged forged resolution was not filed with the Corporate Affairs Commission, was not filed as a Corporate Affairs Commission document, as ought to be the case, further reinforces this argument. The court also considered the evidence of Major General A.B. Adamu, who was prosecution witness 7, who had worked closely with the accused senior officer and concluded that the signature in Exhibit P1 was that of the accused senior officer. The Special Court Martial has also taken into consideration all exhibits before this court which bear the undisputed signature of the accused senior officer. Sequel to the above, The Special Court Martial holds that the Board of Directors of Nigerian Army Properties Limited did not authorize the board resolution on Exhibit P1. The court also holds that the signature in Exhibit P1 is that of the accused senior officer. Thus, the charge of forgery against the accused senior officer was proved beyond reasonable doubt. This special court martial, therefore, finds the accused senior officer, Major General U.M. Mohammed N/8656, guilty as charged on count 8. Count 9. Statement of Section 114, subsection 1 of the Armed Forces Act, Cap A20, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. That is to say, theft, contrary to Section 286, subsection 1 of the Penal Code, Laws of Northern Nigeria, 1963, Cap 89, and punishable under Section 287 of the Penal Code, Laws of Northern Nigeria, 1963, Cap 89. Particulars of offense. Aimed at you, Major General U.M. Mohammed N/8656, between 2nd July 2018 to 27 November 2019, while serving as a Group Managing Director / Executive Vice Chairman of Nigerian Army Properties Limited, and one Mr. Yusuf Abubakar Abdullahi, now at large, who at the material time was the company's secretary and legal advisor, stole the sum of $430,800 United States dollars only from Nigerian Army Properties Limited domiciliary account number 00323872221 in Unity Bank PLC, Hafsat Plaza Branch, Central Business District, Abuja, which was money paid by shipping companies to Nigerian Army Properties Limited for use of its jetty, situate at number 6 Marina, Victoria Island, Lagos. Elements of the offense. The elements of the charge in count 9 are as follows. 1. The accused senior officer is subject to service law. 2. That between 2nd June 2018 and 27 January 2020, he was the Group Managing Director / Executive Vice Chairman of Nigerian Army Properties Limited. 3. That Mr. Yusuf Abubakar Abdullahi at that period was the company's secretary and legal advisor of Nigerian Army Properties Limited. 4. That the accused senior officer and Mr. Yusuf Abubakar Abdullahi stole the sum of $430,800 United States dollars only from Nigerian Army Properties Limited domiciliary account number 00323872221 in Unity Bank PLC, Hafsat Plaza, Central Business District, Abuja. And 5, that the allegedly stolen sum of $430,800 United States dollars only was paid to Nigerian Army Properties Limited by shipping companies for the use of its jetty, situated at number 6 Marina, Victoria Island, Lagos. The evidence of Ms. Esther Buba, a staff of Unity Bank, who was prosecution witness 6, was to the effect that Nigerian Army Properties Limited bank account was opened on the strength of Exhibit P1, the forged board resolution by the accused senior officer. The witness, that is PW6, prosecution witness 6, stated that Mr. Yusuf Abubakar was appointed as the signatory to the Nigerian Army Properties Limited domiciliary account number 00323872221, that it was in this capacity as sole signatory that the sum of 430,800 United States dollars only was allegedly stolen from the account. This special court-martial is of the view that the accused senior officer's defense of not controlling the account and not giving instruction to Mr. Yusuf Abubakar Abdullahi is in the circumstances improbable and incredible. The court does not therefore believe him. Consequently, the accused senior officer, Major General U.M. Mohammed N/H656, is found guilty as charged in count 9. Count 9 alternative. Statement of offense. Committing a civil offense by virtue of Section 114, subsection 1 of the Armed Forces Act, Cap A20, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. That is to say, neglect to prevent felony, contrary to and punishable under Section 515 of the Criminal Code Act, Cap C38, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. Particulars of offense. In that you, Major General U.M. Mohammed N/H656, between 2nd July 2018 to 27 November 2019, while serving as the Group Managing Director / Executive Vice Chairman of Nigerian Army Properties Limited, failed to prevent Mr. Yusuf Abubakar Abdullahi, now at large, who was at the material time the company's secretary and legal advisor of Nigerian Army Properties Limited, from taking the sum of 430,800 United States dollars only from Nigerian Army Properties Limited domiciliary account number 00323872221 in Unity Bank PLC, Hafsat Plaza Branch, Central Business District, Abuja, which was money paid by shipping companies to Nigerian Army Properties Limited for use of its jetty, situated at number 6 Marina, Victoria Island, Lagos. Having found the accused senior officer guilty on the substantive count 9, this special court-martial will no longer consider count 9 alternative charge. Count 10. Statement of offense. Committing a civil offense contrary to Section 114, subsection 1 of the Armed Forces Act, Cap A20, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. That is to say, conspiracy to forge documents contrary to Section 3, subsection 6 of the Miscellaneous Offences Act, Cap M17, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, and punishable under Section 1, subsection 2 of the Miscellaneous Offences Act, Cap M17, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. Particulars of offense. In that you, Major General U.M. Mohammed N/H656, on 3rd May 2020, while serving as the Group Managing Director / Executive Vice Chairman of Nigerian Army Properties Limited, and one Mr. Yusuf Abubakar Abdullahi, now at large, conspired to forge a document titled Deeds of Agreement between Nigerian Army Properties Limited and Julian Investment and Estate Company Limited, which is registered as number 10 at page 10 in volume 244 at Federal Lands Registry,